About 8:55, Big 550 KTRS. Tomorrow at Obie Clark's, it's Hockey Sense with a man who has a whole lot of hockey sense, Andy Strickland. Good morning, Andy Strickland.
Good morning to you, McGraw. Good to be here as always.
You are on KTRS Radio. You're also part of our sports team as well as Fox Sports Midwest. You brought us a little present today.
Yes, I did, because it's Valentine's Day. Yeah. So, I support local business.
Yes, you do.
As you do. Mm-hmm. Down there, 1900 Broadway is the one and only Globe Drug. Now, you remember around Christmas time, right?
You brought us a whole bunch of junk from Globe Drugs.
Yeah, surprise packs.
Yes.
These are hand-dipped. They make their own chocolate.
How much are those?
$6.95 for this
$6.95.
Beautiful box. It's got the heart-shaped box. Get down there, support local business. Globe Drug institution.
Yes.
Legendary institution here in St. Louis. Again, 1900 Broadway. And pick some of these up. They've got all different types of candies,
Are they a sponsor of yours?
by the way. But
are they your uncle or your brother?
I support them.
Okay.
They do great work. But
right.
you know what? You're
like a bra. You support them.
You know what? You don't have too many companies like this anymore, to be honest with you, where they make their own candy and do all that type of stuff. It's just an old school spot.
All right, cool.
Check it out.
All right, let's talk a little hockey here.
Yeah.
The Blues playing the best they've ever played in the history of their franchise?
See, I wouldn't say they're playing their best. I understand where you're going with the question because they just broke a historic franchise record for most points in consecutive games with 13, but I wouldn't say this is the best that I've ever seen them play over the course of the time that I've been watching Blues hockey, but there's no question over the course of that 13-game stretch, they were playing at a real high level. Now they've lost 2 in a row. They've yet to lose 3 in a row all season long. So Arizona's the opponent tonight. It's going to be a good test for the Blues. Arizona, by the way, beat Chicago last night in overtime, so they're coming off back-to-back wins.
Is Arizona – I heard a little bit about them when I was down at the Super Bowl. Are they barely hanging on as a franchise or what?
They've been barely hanging on for several years now. They've got this arena, which is out there.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in Glendale, where the Arizona Cardinals play their football. So it really is out there in the middle of nowhere. It's not the best location, but again, we're talking in the desert, Southwest. They've got a thriving youth hockey scene, to be honest with you. There's a kid who could be the first overall NHL draft pick in 2016 who's from Scottsdale.
Right.
Nobody thought that was ever possible.
Well, but that's the thing about it is hockey is a rich man's sport, and they put Glendale in a working-class neighborhood in this hockey, so they're nowhere near their fan base.
Well, that's exactly it. But see, but football, it's a little different. They play on Sunday afternoons.
Right.
A little easier to get to.
But
you work all day long.
Yeah,
most people don't want to go drive
40
an hour
minutes
plus or whatever in traffic
on a Tuesday
to
night
get to a game when you can just watch it on television.
Where are the Blues in terms of trading people? We're coming up to the trading deadline. What are the rumors?
Well, this is going to be interesting because Kevin Shattenkirk, who's been their best defenseman all season, he's out probably till the end of March. Maybe that last, maybe March 28th.
So that gives them 3 months before the playoffs.
Yeah, so, and the deadline is March 2nd, which is before that. Now, because he's out for so long, you can put him on long-term injury, which would allow you to have some salary cap relief if you wanted to add a player. Listen, Doug Armstrong, the Blues general manager, he's never been shy about making deals. This is his time of year. He made a big deal last year, of course, bringing in Ryan Miller.
Right.
I would expect him to do something. And they may even add another defenseman in the absence of Kevin Shattenkirk.
Because they're scoring plenty, right?
Yeah. But I think, one player to pay attention to tonight for Arizona is a player by the name of Antoine Vermette. And he's been around for quite a while. He's going to be a highly sought-after player. The price to get him out of Arizona is going to be pretty high. But, his name has been attached to the Blues now for several weeks. And you never know what could happen between now and the trade deadline. But he's going to get moved probably somewhere in the West. Could be a contending team. Could be St. Louis. Who knows?
Where are the Blues overall in the standings?
Overall, top to bottom in the league, I want to say they're third or fourth. They're second in the division.
But that doesn't matter. In the conference, you only care about the conference, right? Because the conference is a seeding for the...
You really only care about the division, to be honest with you. I mean, the conference matters in terms of as you get deeper in the playoffs for home ice advantage. But the division, you want to win your division to allow yourself to not only play a wild card team, but also most likely avoid playing the Chicago Blackhawks or even the Nashville Predators, who's been, a really nice surprise this year. You want to avoid playing those teams, McGraw, if you can.
I thought they ranked them 1 to 8 and then sort of did that.
Yeah, they used to do that. This is the second year in the new format where the top 3 teams from each division automatically make the playoffs, and then the next 2 teams from both. So there's 2 divisions in each conference.
Right.
Top 3 teams from both divisions make the playoffs. The last 2 teams to make it out of that conference is decided based off of points. Those are wild card teams. Could be 4 teams from one. Could be both teams from one division. Could be one team from each division.
Why does hockey keep changing like that?
Yeah. So basically, the first place team in the division will play a wild card team, second and third place team in each division face off against one another, as the Blues did against Chicago last
All right, good.
Yeah, a little confusing.
All right, tomorrow night, Obie Clarks, you and Jamal Mayers.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And we'll be there. Sports Medicine will also follow us tomorrow night.
Beautiful.
Live from Obie Clarks.
All right, and everyone's welcome, right?
Everyone's welcome.
6:30. That's Andy Strickland, ladies and gentlemen, with Hockey Sense here on the Big 550 KTRS. And tonight on Fox Sports Midwest.
Fox Sports Midwest, 6:30 pregame.
KTRS.